I was crying a minute ago because today is February 1st, last day on the math assignment. I'm about to start doing it. Takes 1 hour and 30 minutes to do it. I don't know what am I waiting there? What's waiting for me there? But I know it's gonna be tough because there's just one thing that I'm not getting it. I get the math done. Give me the numbers out of math. Oh, great. You died quick. Oh, this is almost dying. And it's due at 11:59. Which I got a couple hours in. It's 8:47 p.m. right now. Um, I can't stand the fact that I have failed. I've already lost two assignments, which is the actual lesson. It's not like a test or anything, just a lesson, but it wasn't done in the proper timing that the course was expected to do. I want to be a Karen and just judge everyone and say, well, you didn't do this enough. This is not properly done. Is I have tried and I've pushed myself with hours and hours of work trying to figure this out, trying to put this thing in my head. And I did. But give me one of the things that I don't know, which is the written problem, which that's what I'm thinking this class is gonna be. And I just bow my head down. I decided to grab my camera too to accept the feeling that I felt. I was crying because I it's hard for me to accept the feeling that I felt. And I was praying like every time I bow my head down. Yes, certainly because I was praying. So I prayed to God, and I told him, I don't know how to fail. I don't know how to fail. I don't know, it hurts. At the same time, it dawned on me that Jesus have never failed in anything. In anything. He passed every time. All of his tests. He never failed. And I even wrote something that I thought at least I was led by the Spirit. The moment it felt like led by the Spirit, and it's pretty words. But I said, well, I was here, doing math. Holy Spirit came to me and helped me, and I had like this moment. I recognized the presence, so I looked, I looked above, and I said, "The Lord sees me. The Lord sees me." And I told him, um, "He sees me fail, and he helps me understand, but I feel it coming that I'm gonna fail this class, and I can't take it because I understand this, you know. Maybe I need more time, and I'm gonna fail. But as the Spirit came in and answered me and said, if there's something on earth that you don't need to worry isn't failing. That was yesterday. Because there's no time, it's in Portuguese, I'm trying to translate. Because there is no time that it's given that failing, God can redeem you, teach you, exalt you, that you may win and get the victory. In other words, do not fear failing, nor the size of the failing, because God can teach us, can redeem us, can give us victory in the given time. And I'm like, and I said that to my sister and the people that, I was talking to. But this is a message of hope. And I'm dwelling in the time of failing and hoping, even in failing. And today's Sunday, the first Sunday of the month, the 1st of February. I guess in some way God is truly speaking, because the word was about forgot the thought line, but I can't do, forgiveness, right? So, and there's a deal that I'm dealing with God. If I'm mad at someone, if I, the anguish is a root of, how do I say the word in English? Anguish. The root of anguish causes you to be disturbed, causes you not to love your brother. And if you don't love your brothers and your sisters, you have a problem not with them, you have a problem with God. And I guess God is trying to clean me by showing me how human I am and how I'm not, capable, not on a sense of being capable, but that's dependent on Him. Because in a sense, all of us and man wants to, hey, I can do this, I know how to do this, I'm going to do this, and I'm the king, I'm the Superman, I'm awesome. And then when you're shown that you're not, it's just painful. When you face failure, or when you face humiliation, and I feel humiliated. I trust you, God, I trust you. It's just this feeling of failure sucks. It really sucks. God, no, like, I'm gonna fail. It's not in, I don't know. This emotion is not like, it is a root of something, that I have to deal with God. Somebody said, rightfully, a day before yesterday, that, we're talking about, you know, the young adults. We're talking about failures. No, not failures. What you're good at and what you're not good at, in relation to the fruits of the spirit. And I talked about, faithfulness. I struggle with faithfulness, um, uh, being the most difficult for me, and the fruits of the spirit. And somebody said, well, because I said, oh, I'm scared of failing, and failing is, you know, faithfulness. I related to consistency and persistency, and I re- I related to failure and how I don't like it and how I struggle with it. And a person said, well, if you don't fail, how are you gonna correct it? How are you gonna fix it? You must fail in order to learn. Otherwise, you already know. I don't know what's God's doing it. I know He's doing something. Today's a special day. He's spoken so many ways. This year has been different. It's going to be different. It's going to continue to be different. But I just came here to just say how painful it has been to fail. And I know in the future, like, or when I redo this class, I guess, I'm going to be happy. It's just proud. I guess it's a proud heart. Failing hurts. But if I'm okay with it, if I can wrap my mind into, hey, I failed, but I can come back and learn. But I guess you struggle with the timing, with time. You spend time doing this, you spend time doing that. Next time's gonna be way much easier, but man, you gotta redo all over again. Oh wow, another. You gotta redo all over again, and that is painful. You know, to redo all over again. But in a way, I feel God speaking to me right now. That in a sense, in a spiritual sense, He is telling, like, or almost like yelling, I don't want you to go back into failing spiritually. I don't want you to go back failing and sinning. Because if you do, you're gonna have to redo all over again. And like this shadow, this is a shadow, right? This is the shadow of what is to come in the future. The shadow of what is to come in the future is that what I'm feeling right now with this example is small compared to a big failing, a big dropout of purpose in life. And it can happen. Don't be naive that it can't happen. It can happen. It happens already. A big dropout, but this is just a shadow of what it is to fail and restarting all over. And He's like reminding, don't do it. Don't start all over. I don't know how I can relate because I can barely understand and know the content, and I felt like set up for failure in this math class. Maybe God set up the way it is because just to show me what failure is, or the feeling and the pride and the small thing in your heart is still lingering there. What He will do to you in a big dropout. I might fail this test. And the class, even. either you either you redo all of it again with the clean record that you have learned, or you can do your record can be but you just pass through. Your record, it's meh. But I don't want to be meh. I don't feel like a win. I don't feel like, yeah, I'm good. I'm good. I know how to do this. I can do this. I'm good. It's showing, it's there, and I'm good. But it's already dirty. It's already incomplete. It's already messed up. I gotta face it. I gotta do what I gotta do. But all of this don't feel like it's just a math class, but it feels like something much deeper and meaningful, a lesson in life that I learned with God. I don't know. Maybe just a test. Maybe I'm dumb and stupid and should quit. You're dumb MFer.